Hey everyone, welcome back to another Unturned video. My name is Tropstop, and today we're going to be talking about the new 3.24.4.0 changelog in Unturned. Let's get straight into it. So the first thing that they changed about this update was the car. So if I get a car here, so what they did is you can see in the bottom right, gear 1 RPM 1000. So all the cars now have gears, and they're a lot easier to control. They're actual cars, I guess you could say. So here, let's start going. You see the gears are going up. Gear 2. This is a shitty car, so might not go up anymore. But yeah, so you can see that. So that's the first thing. You can see the handling is a lot better. You can actually brake now, except the braking is still really, it's less fluid. The braking, you can see I'm doing 41 and I just tap it for a second, it goes straight to 0. Space is basically the same thing. Holding space to slow down, it's a lot slower. That's like a normal brake, I guess. But yeah, so they added the gears and they added the RPMs into it. So I got the race car here to show you guys the gears in the bottom right. So we're going to gear 2, and then about 5,000 RPM, it's going to switch to gear 3. Oh, and I hit something. So let's back up. But the acceleration is like actual acceleration. Let's see how many gears this race car has. So I get into 3rd. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't seeing it earlier. There is a new option for camera style. So you can choose when you're in your car if you want your camera to move with the race car, right? So this is normal. I'm not in F1. This is my F1. So if I'm here, you can see that my camera doesn't shift with my car, but you can turn that back on here where it is attached and it does move with your car. Another thing that they added is vehicle spray paint items. These IDs are 1840 to 1886. We'll get just the normal one, and so you can spray paint on cars now to make them different colors. We'll try this one. So you can make them all different colors, and so this is a vanilla item to change car colors. Another thing that they switched is that there's now an audio section on the main page. So usually audio would be with the options, but now it's its own menu. And so one of the big things that they added is with the vanilla give and vehicle commands, you can use the actual names now instead of the IDs. So I can do vanilla race car, or I can do /vehicle race car instead of the ID 77, and I can get race cars from both of them. So if I do vehicle rainbow, it should give me the rainbow hatchback. Yep. I wonder, is it okay? So you don't even need quotations like you do in some plugins. That's awesome. So yeah, that's another thing that they added. So you don't have to worry about you don't have to know the IDs, and you don't have to look them up. So another thing that they added is in multiplayer servers, if your skin tone is too terrain looking, that it kicks you from those multiplayer servers, and it's enabled on Washington and Russia right now. And you can enable it in your server config, enable terrain color kick, and then you can select which colors actually count as terrain colors, which is totally awesome. All right, so another big thing they changed is here. If I get assault rifle magazine, and I get a new magazine, you can see I have a rangefinder on my gun, and you can turn it on and off using B. And so part of what they did is when you have the rangefinder off, it doesn't affect the damage nor your fire rate. So if I turn it on, and then if I turn it off, You can see that it's quicker. Oh, and there's zombies. And I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. But yeah. So yeah, so they did that with the rangefinder, and with the suppressor, or with the laser and with the light. So when it's off, it doesn't affect the fire rate or your damage. So yeah. But yeah, that was essentially all the player-based changes that came with the 3.24.4.0 changelog. The CARR update, it was mainly the CARR and the gears and the RPMs, which this game has been needing for a long time. Now, these changes are only to four-wheeled cars. Boats and motorcycles haven't gotten these changes yet. And it's only vanilla vehicles, right? If you have a modded vehicle, obviously it's not going to have these changes yet, but it will in the future. But yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, like, favorite, subscribe, join the Discord down in the description. I'll see you all later. Goodbye.